Hi guys. So, well, hey, why are you all running away? Hey, come.
Hey, Con, how are you?
Okay, guys, we have Tana here.
Hey, guys.
So, today, right, we want to talk about what makes a car premium. You own an Audi.
Yes.
And a few other cars.
Yes.
To you, what makes a car premium?
I think the badge, the emotion that comes from owning that badge, as well as what you get when you lock the car and you walk out and you look back like, oh, lama, cantik, you know, that the whole impact you get when you look at the car from the exterior, as well as being in the car.
Yeah.
So I think if I rank that in a listing, most important will be the brand, followed by the interior, then maybe the looks outside. Because a car that's ugly outside, you could forgive it, as long as you know there is this premium feel or branding to the car itself.
Is there a price
of
to
course.
premium?
Of course. I mean,
what to you is the entry point into premium?
I think it has to be painful. It has to be about 300,000 ringgit. 300,000
ringgit
minimum to be premium. Anything below that,
So let's say like a 260,000 ringgit Mercedes C200 is not considered premium in your books. No.
I mean, but a S60, for example, with all the discounts, that's premium.
With all the discounts, it's premium.
I mean, because it's not cheap because of the tax-free exemption.
Actually, Volvo doesn't give discounts. Let's.
Okay.
No, they don't give that much. I mean, they do lah.
The exemption for hybrid car, whatever, you know.
Oh no, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different. That's different.
Yeah.
That's
But
different.
you got to see from that point of view also, because on a global scale, what is the car worth?
Okay.
So if you think about, let's say, a BM3 series, that's in the cusp of being premium.
Cusp of being premium.
Yep.
Not there yet, but getting in there.
Because now BMWs have they're selling cars which have got lesser specs in the car. So it's more like, I want a 3 Series, it's premium, but okay lah, you know, it's there, like it's an entry point, you know. So, but anything below that, to me, that's more like a Camry range.
Okay.
It's like, okay, it's a sedan, it's comfortable, it's luxury, not premium.
Let me get the thoughts of the other guys.
Okay.
What to you makes a car premium?
To me,
there's something on your nose.
I want to see car makers put in extra effort.
Yeah.
That to me really scores a lot high, because I understand every car maker, every different car brand has different capacity, different capabilities.
Right.
So if a car maker that is at this stage and they perform there, that to me is like, wow, you guys did a great job. And if you're talking about premium, of course, it's the quietness, the way it drives, the way every switch gear works, the choice of material, the maturity in terms of designing your wiring harness, your plastic molding points and all that.
Is there a price, to you, is there a price where, you know, premium starts?
For Malaysian, I think as long as not all your neighbors can afford it, it's considered premium already. Because,
good answer.
I mean, when BMW is selling 1 series at what? At Mazda 6 price, Mazda 3 price. Which one is premium? Same price.
You got a point.
Right? In global markets, if you don't consider Volkswagen as a premium brand, there's a GTI, and BMW has a 116D, which is cheaper than a GTI. Who is premium then?
True.
Right? So at the end, I think it's how the brand communicates, blah blah and all that. I think the brand that is really showing us is trying to move into premium is Mazda here.
Mazda.
Whereas
So
the other two boys are already there lah.
So you drive a premium car because you have an MX-5.
That's years ago though.
Right?
But yes.
But what to you, what is premium?
Okay, so I would expand on Bobby's sentiment on the little details. I appreciate when I go in and I notice things along the way. It's not immediately. It is when I go in there, I start driving there. Oh, where do I put my phone? Oh,
it's the little touches.
Yes,
it's
the little
touches.
details, the little touches. How easy it is to access.
You know, in fact, right? When you say little touches, right? I would go as far as saying that even the Proton X70 has some premium detailing.
See, that's the thing. A lot of people mix up premium with brand hierarchy.
It doesn't have to.
Actually, brand hierarchy never existed before 70s.
Yes.
The first car brand that decided let's do some hierarchical positioning was BMW. BMW in the new class.
Yeah.
The new classer.
Yes,
right?
yes.
They want to squeeze up to compete with Mercedes-Benz.
Yes.
So they start communicating this differentiation.
Yes, yes, yes.
And this has stuck on to the whole global market.
Yep.
Back then, it doesn't matter whether you are Nissan or you are Toyota or you are Mercedes-Benz, right? You can make cheap cars, you can make expensive cars. Every CEO wants to be in a limo of their own brand.
Correct.
So remember in the 90s, people who drive Camry and Accord, what car they upgrade to? Zafiro.
Yes.
Zafiro Brougham,
Yes.
Zafiro Eximo,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Those are so luxuriously appointed.
Correct. Correct.
You look at it, you feel like that's an E-Class.
Yes.
But they proudly wear the Nissan badge.
Yes.
They are not so confined to, I'm Nissan, I shouldn't make something so luxurious. Let's make another brand to
it's
carry
not
that.
it's that time there wasn't really a clear demarcation of like the German big three.
You will find Chevrolet luxury cars,
Yeah.
Opel luxury cars,
Yes.
Holden
Yes.
luxury cars
Yes.
back then.
Yeah.
But now everybody seems to feel that, oh, my brand is not up there, I shouldn't make cars that belong in that category. So that's I don't think that is healthy.
Yep. So to carry on from the building on from our example and our argument earlier, let's look at these three cars that we have assembled here. And in terms of pricing, right, it's very nicely poised. We have the Mazda CX-8. This version that we see here, this is the 2.5 mid-spec model priced at about 170,000 ringgit. But in reality, right, the higher spec variants as you go up, this is about a 200,000 ringgit car. The Lexus RX 300 over there, that is past the 400,000 mark. The XC90 T8 here, well, this is also a 400,000 ringgit car in terms of absolute pricing. But if you were to tax this car the way these two guys are taxed, this would have hit the 800,000 ringgit mark, because globally the XC90 T8 here is Range Rover sport level kind of pricing. So yeah, so it's very interesting, right? Yes, you see here 200,000 ringgit point, double up. The question now is, do you, as you move from here to there, are you really doubling up in terms of what you are getting? So let's start with the CX-8 here. The CX-8, this is the 2.5 mid-spec model, and what you get here, okay, this is really not the best representation of the CX-8. So you do get, oh yeah, and here you can see LED headlights, but halogen daytime running lights. Okay, the CX-8 of course is a 7-seater, and you do get a powered tailgate, which is not bad. All right. What you do get inside here, fabric seats, nicely appointed cabin, so you get nice soft touch materials. The instrument cluster here with it's one with a very simple design, and the overall feel of this cabin, all right, fantastic, good build quality. Familiar stuff that we have gotten from Mazda in recent times lah. So let's jump over to the Lexus. So here we have, you come over here to the Lexus. What do we get here? Does this feel twice as expensive as the CX-8? Actually, I would say it does. All right, well, maybe not twice as expensive. It does feel significantly more expensive than the CX-8. The CX-8 is already built to a very, very high level of quality, but if you were to sit in it in isolation, you would be tempted to think that, hey, this is about premium build quality. But when you come over here to the Lexus, you will see that, hey, this car actually, you see the extra levels of refinement to the finishing that is not entirely there in the Mazda, which I must emphasize, we are not criticizing the Mazda per se, but the Lexus really demonstrates, and an elevated level of quality that truly justifies its premium labeling. Now we come to the XC90. Does it feel double the price over the Lexus? It's very, very well built, granted. Does it feel more expensive than the Lexus? Yes. Perhaps not by double the margin. So perhaps it's a good thing that this car gets tax breaks, all right, from the government. So yes, I would say it is very, very good. But if this car were to be sold at double the price of the Lexus, then perhaps it's a bit difficult to justify the quality just on surface value. But that's just on the appearances and on the cabin. What about the underlying technology? So right here in the CX-8, we've got Mazda Skyactiv platform with the 2.5 liter NA Skyactiv engine, which we all know is a pretty decent setup. But you jump over here to the Lexus, you get a more advanced 2 liter turbo engine that is also more powerful. Okay, and you jump over to there, the 2 liter turbo engine gains a supercharger. It also gains a plug-in hybrid system. So once again, your power levels also double up accordingly. Right? So yeah, basically from all these cars, okay, in terms of the costing of these cars, they double up. In terms of, so what you get is as you jump inside the car, you notice, you do perceive a noticeable increase in quality as you go from cabin to cabin to cabin. You also see the technology, all right, the underlying technology, the platform, the engine, transmission, the chassis, all also go accordingly more advanced as you progress. All right, but here's the thing. Right here, we come back to basics, where this guy sits at the 170K price point, the Mazda CX-8. Does it feel embarrassed by those two guys? It does not. All right, this car, the CX-8 here, amazingly, it does not feel. Yes, when you jump into the more expensive cars, you acknowledge their superiority. But what I want to say is the CX-8 here, it does not feel embarrassed. And certainly, if let's say, like, I would imagine that if you are from a well-to-do family, the CX-8 here does not feel like a car that you'll be embarrassed to be seen in. And it certainly offers you with a sufficient amount of kit that is enough for most of us to get by.